Assalamu alaikum, family. Hope you all are doing well out there. Hope you're having a blessed and wonderful day. We thank Allah for waking us up this morning to see another day. He didn't have to do it, but He did. And we just give all praises to are due to Allah. All praises are due to Allah. We thank Him for allowing us to see another day because many woke up and did not see another day, which is today. I hope you're having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful weekend. We know what they say about Mondays. I'm not going to put it out there like that, but in the likelihood that you're having one of those days, always remember this: tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope and trust and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So I saw something about an hour ago that in Virginia, in Portsmouth, Virginia, at the 4x200 relay races, high school track star. It was young lady, high school age. She was running the 4x200 relay race. Um, and the opposing runner was in the lane to her right. When they turned the curb, she was running. She took this video of this. Her hand went up. Her hand that had the baton. I think it was her right hand. Yeah, it was her right hand. And she came down and clubbed the opposing runner across the back of the head with the baton. I think she did it once or twice, but she clubbed her hard enough where the opposing runner suffered a fractured skull and a concussion. The young lady went down on the side of the track. You can see her holding her head, and the young lady kept running. The young lady that hit her across the head with the baton, she kept running. It's video of it. It went viral. It's all on social media. You can find it. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing. The young lady who bashed the girl across the opposing runner across the head, she made a statement um, that that's not who she is. She was very tearful. That's not who I am. People who know me know I would never do anything like this. But young sister, you did it. It's video of it. It's video of you, clear as day, your arm going up and bashing this young lady across her head. This young lady suffered a concussion and a fractured skull. You could have killed her. Thank Allah that she did not, that it wasn't a fatality, because then you will be looking at a murder charge. And they wouldn't care about intent because it didn't seem like it was on from looking at the video, it didn't seem like it was that it was an accident. And people who have run relay races, you do not lift your arm up this high. I'm sorry. I've watched many of relay races. You do not lift your arm up this high where you could come down across somebody's skull. You your arm is like at waist length. It's at your side. So you can hand the baton, you can pass the baton off. It's never this high. It is never this high. If your hand is this high running a relay race, a baton race, then you're doing something incorrect because your hand should never, ever go above your shoulder to your head. It should never be that high. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. It's always at your side. Mm, mm, bam. Never this high. So you can argue, what's their intent? There has to be an investigation. Was there something going on between these two young ladies? You can't rule anything out at this point because these are criminal charges. Oh, and speaking of that, the young lady's parents, the young lady who bashed the young lady across the head, her parents are have to go to court. They have to drive. I think the her father said 3 hours away, and they have to go to court, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Now the injured young lady, her parents are going to sue. I'm sure they are. They're going to pursue criminal charges, press charges. They have that right, and I can't blame them. I cannot blame them. So I feel bad for the young lady who's injured because this should never ever happen. This should have never have gone down like that. You're competing in a race. You would never in your wildest imagination would have would have ever thought that you would suffer a concussion and an injured and a fractured skull from another runner from them clubbing you across the head with a baton. That's intent. That's bodily harm. What's intent with a deadly weapon? You're using a baton as a deadly weapon at that point, and now you have to ask yourself about intent. What was going on between these young ladies? Did they know each other? Had they passed cross before? I know the young lady, the one who hit the young lady with the baton. She said that the she apologized to the young lady who she injured, but she doesn't follow her on social media anymore. She stopped following her, and who could blame her? So that right there tells me that they may have known each other before this. Whoa. Woo. 20 years? God, dog. That's almost life. Damn. And how old is this young lady? I don't know how old she is, but that's wow. 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 There are consequences to your decisions. When you make the wrong decisions and you act off emotion and just do things without there's consequences. There are consequences to your actions. This young lady has two parents. Somewhere along, I don't know her parents, but they have to have had the conversation with her about cause and effect. When you do something, when you cause something by your own doing, the effects there are consequences. Don't know if they had this conversation with this young lady or not. I don't know why this young lady would have done this act. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for her striking someone across the back of the skull with a baton. You're all competing for something. Friendly competition. Why would you strike this young lady across the skull with a baton? There needs to be a thorough investigation because obviously these young ladies knew each other before this race because she said the young lady stopped following her on social media. So that tells me right there that they knew each other before this. Did they have beef before this? Were there some jealousy going on? Did they like the same boy? Did they have some beef? Something has had to go on for her to do this because just running in a 4x200 relay race and you just willingly bam bam, no, something had to cause this. Something happened before this race. Something happened before this. They need to investigate, do a thorough investigation of her social media accounts, what went on. Yeah, there is something more to this. I agree. That's what I'm saying. The young lady out of her mouth said that she tried to apologize, and the young lady who was injured unfollowed her on social media. So that right there tells me that they knew each other before this relay race. And there is something more to it. There has to be, because you're not going to willingly just in a relay race bash somebody across the skull, fracture their skull, and cause them to have a concussion. You're not going to just do that on a whim. No rational, no person in their right mind would do that. And this young lady, obviously, she wasn't in her right mind. But that's no excuse. That is still no excuse. She's old enough to know better. She's well beyond the age of accountability. So she should know better. No excuse. None whatsoever have you. And the parents of the young lady who were injured, her guardian, whomever, they should go after the parents, sue, pursue criminal charges, press charges, whatsoever, because this was assault. It's not right. And this young lady needs to be held accountable for her actions. Now, I don't agree with the young lady receiving death threats. I heard that she was receiving death threat. That's not right. The parents were receiving death threats. That's not right. Let the law handle it. There's no need for street justice for people to threaten this young lady's parents and or to threaten her, to kill her. That's not right. She's going to get hers. She's going to have to pay the piper, and she's going to reap what she sowed. That's in this book here. It says it right here in this book, and in the Holy Bible too. You reap what you sow, and she's gonna reap what she sowed. She's gonna be held accountable for her actions. So let the law, let due process take its course. No need to threaten her parents with death. That's not cool. Not cool at all. But she will be held accountable for her actions, and she should be, because again, she's at the age where she knows better. She knows right from wrong. She's not some little kid. She's a teenager, damn near an adult. So she knows right from wrong, and she needs to be held accountable for her actions. That's all I'm going to say on this. Um, Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button now. Hit that subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. And as parents, we have to tell our children, you cannot go out here and do stuff like this. Do stupid things, because do stupid things, you win stupid prizes, or you will suffer the consequences. It's as simple as that. We as parents have got to instill that in our children. We have got to. God requires it. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I know there are going to be some who disagree with me. There may be a few people who disagree with me. That's their right. I don't know why they would concerning this, but if they do, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. In our disagreements, and particularly on this, use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. Emotion is what got this young lady into hot water where she's in now, and she's in some hot water. She's in a whole heap of trouble, but she brought that on herself. So I have no sympathy for her or empathy. I just pray that Allah will help both families to get through this, because this was an unfortunate situation and it should not have happened at all. Support my YouTube channel here, my future projects would be greatly appreciated. Please continue to support your brother. I need your love and support. I can't do these without it. Um, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware, brothers as well as sisters. Whether you're going to work, coming home from work, dropping your children off at school, picking them up, running errands, on vacation, whatever the case may be, beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. We saw this in this instance that Satan wants to injure, and he'll use a child, a teenager, to carry out his evil agenda. Sad, but this is the world we're living in. So y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon, inshallah. And just support the channel and share this video. Share it, share it, share it. I love y'all. Talk to you soon. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.